Boom shakalaka, insanely bullish Bitcoin signal flashing. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including an insanely bullish signal flashing. Could be the last moment for Bitcoin, also for altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed at 61, down from yesterday's 64, but pretty much going sideways for the past few weeks. The overall market down 1% today. Bitcoin at 38.64, Ethereum at 19.38, BNB at 2.43, XRP 48 cents, Cardano 29 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Solana 19.28, and Litecoin $105. And the top coins today, based on AI, would be Hooked Protocol, Bitcoin Avalanche Bridge, GMX, Wrapped Bitcoin, and Hunt. And if you want to check out Token Masters for yourself, there is a free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin today, for the past week, just pretty much going sideways. Right now, the price is just about at this top resistance level we saw back in the middle of April. Breaking through there would be very, very bullish news for Bitcoin. But things are looking really bad for SPX, for the stocks. Bear market probability is at an unprecedented level. With recent correlation between Bitcoin and stocks, could this be bearish for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Well, let's take a look. It turns out that if you think crypto is dead under the current US regulatory FUD, here's some perspective. Here's a page out of the 2023 UBS report on family offices, which has a minimum bar of $50 to $100 million of investable assets. Taking a look at this, 35% plan to increase digital asset exposure, while 5% plan to decrease. So a lot more people are looking to buy digital assets, and especially for ones with limited supply like Bitcoin, that could send the price a lot higher. Makes you think maybe we are still early adopters. Maybe we didn't get in at the very beginning, but for the second, the third, the fourth halving, maybe we are still early adopters when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. It turns out that things are no different this time from any other time. Bitcoin has just left the cost basis ratio levels. We have the same as basically the bottom is in, reversing on MVRV Z-score. Also, similarly, for price performance since cycle low, basically right in the normal area for where Bitcoin would be, and also for price performance since cycle all-time high. Bitcoin is performing as normal for a 4-year parabolic cycle, where at the end, which we're in the middle of right now, at the end, it had an amazing blow-off top. Also, just recently on June 15th, the Mayer multiple crossed over with Bitcoin realized price. Now, this is where the green line crosses above the blue line. Historically, this has happened when the bull market is starting to get into full swing, still very early. And this chart confirms it here. Taking a look at the relative strength index for Bitcoin, we can see these blue levels, light blue levels, are early bull market, and not until it gets to the red, which is the months until halving, that we start to see the real blow off top. But Bitcoin still on track right now, is doing something great, starting to come out from resistance that we see right here. RSI shows the completion of a bottoming pattern down here, where it breaks down below zero, breaks the SMA, and then breaks out from zero and makes a new high on the RSI. Similar to what we saw back here in 2016, right before the massive parabolic rally for Bitcoin. Could we have that coming? That would be exceptional. Now, some points to keep an eye out for first. If we can break above those April highs, which right now we're right there at heavy resistance. Should we break above there, the next leap will be huge. There's pretty much no resistance between that. If we take a look at the volume profile, where price is right now, and then continuing upwards, if we take a look in the volume profile, there's pretty much nothing until we get towards the $38,000 area. And we have to zoom out quite a bit more to see that on the volume profile, but you can see right here, a nice concavity between where we are and $38,000, which makes sense when we look at it here. The sequential support and resistance continue to be respected, and they call for $40,000 after resistance is broken. Should we break out from here, we could go up very, very quickly from $30,000 to $40,000. As a matter of fact, looking at this chart, which is an inverted 2-week chart, it looks like there's going to be a big nuke all the way down to $48,000. How surprising would that be? $40,000 one day, the next day $48,000. I think that would transform everyone's perspective on the market, which brings us to this chart right here. Taking a look, buy signals down here, bullish signature responsible for previous all-time highs. Look at this buy signal, okay? Look at that parabola that follows. Buy signal, parabola. Well, we have a buy signal once again. Parabola would be $105,000 on the top of this. And then, based on a broadening ascending wedge perspective breakout, we could have $240,000, or as Willy Woo has said, $310,000 if a lot of these guys start investing their capital into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And guess what? It's not only Bitcoin, because if we take a look at altcoins, this is the total market cap, we have a repeat of what happened right back here on a much grander scale. You can see we have the wedge right here. We have the break above the wedge with a little bit of a curve right there, and then starting to gain as that happens, a break up massively. The only difference this time is it takes a little bit longer. So a little bit of patience before we could have an absolutely massive alt season like 2017. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.